Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Nasdaq futures trading. It's what we're doing. Market opening in 15 minutes. Sharif's in the building. Right now, the market at 21,265. We're back inside yesterday's 15-minute opening range. We got VWAP at 237. Kind of in a bullish range right now. Pre-market. Got the 15-minute chart pulled up here. We got a little bit of news coming out today at 9 a.m. Texas time. PMI news. So nothing wrong with waiting for that to come out first before taking any trades. That's going to be the plan for today. Wait for the market to open. Wait for the 15-minute range to be set. Wait for this news to come out. And then just look for some good entries to get in, get out, get paid, and finish the week off. And then come back next week and do it again. At the end of the stream, we're going to be doing a $50,000 Take Profit Trader account giveaway. Yesterday was crazy. What a roller coaster ride that was. Market dropped 200 points, then up from the 160s up there to the 440s. 280 points up. And all the way back down to the 20,980s. So yeah, then down 440 points. We got long up here. We caught the top of this. We had a nice bull flag set up above the 15-minute range like we talked about. Targeting that pivot point up there that was at 440. I think we made about 420 bucks on this trade right here. We had the 15-minute range set. And then the 21 EMA crossed over VWAP. We had this kind of pullback and flag set up. Kind of just rip back up above 15-minute range, pull back, and then right back up to the pivot point. And we got in here and out here. So we'll see what happens today. $12-month candle. I don't think I ever look at those. Sharif's got the big picture. We got the hourly candle here. Excuse me. Still like congested and sick a little bit. Nothing too crazy though. All right. You said the 12-month candle? I don't even know what that is. That is nuts. What does that even mean? Each candle's 1 year? Is that what this is? Oh my god. This looks crazy. Sharif, what are you doing? These are 1 year.
Painting a self-portrait.
Not Siri. Siri thought I was talking to her. Each candle is 1 year. And yeah, that candle's like puny. It like finished where it started. Is that what that means? It's a green candle, but it's like flat. There's no body. That's crazy. Right? There's like no body to it at all. It's like flat. That's interesting. Is that what you're saying? Like the candle closed like with no body for the whole year. If I'm reading that right. Got the hourly chart pulled up here, still looking bearish on the hourly time frame from, you know, Christmas. Kind of been putting in the lower lows, lower highs. Yesterday's low at the 20,983. See if the market can push up pre-market above this into the 290s or not right now. Oh, 15-minute chart here. We're gonna wait for that news to come out. So if you're just tuning in now, the plan is wait for the market to open up. Set the 15-minute range, wait for that news to come out. Take a trade within that next hour. Hopefully we get a good setup. We might not. Who knows? And then we're going to do a live $50,000 take profit trader account giveaway. And then we get the weekend. We'll be back Monday to do it again. One hour bear flag. Yeah, kind of. We talked about the idea of that yesterday too, going into open. We got a bear flag right here. But it doesn't follow the plan really. Boom. We got through this and then tested VWAP. The other problem was VWAP is right there. It tested VWAP, the market open, and then just shot down. Good morning, Curtis. So we got a pivot point up there at yesterday's high. They're at the 444s, and a pivot point right below VWAP at 214. Market currently at 285. We just touched the 290s. There we go, pushing up into the 290s now, putting in higher highs pre-market. So looking bullish going into the open. Got 5 more minutes. Just keep in mind that Hourly chart's still looking bearish. So the cool thing about this plan is we don't have to try to guess or predict what it's going to do. We just got to sit back and watch. That's what I like about this, because I don't know about you guys, but I haven't gotten that magic crystal ball yet where I can predict the future. I know it's called futures trading, but we're not predicting what the market's going to do. There's no guarantee. We just need to have a certain plan that has probabilities, and then control our emotions and feelings and just stick to the plan and just take it day by day. So 4 more minutes till the market opens. That's right, we're just reacting to what it's doing. Getting stuck there at the 295s. And there's the 300s. 21,300s. Oh yeah. What's weather gonna be today? Let's see. High 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Not bad, not bad. Play some opera music. Huh. Oh, 30 seconds. Man. Three, 2, 1, 0. Market is open. Nasdaq's open. There it goes. Everybody trying to predict what it's going to do. Buy, buy, buy. Sell, sell, sell. Buy, buy, buy. Oops. We don't have to do anything. Just watch. There are the 330s. Nice little 30-point push there at the open. There's the 340s. What the hell? Let's have today's highs. The indicator's glitching. It's putting today's low at 325 and today's highs. That's not right. What is this thing? Got an update or something? The heck? What's going on? Usually that purple thing means there's an update. Huh. Key levels, indicators being weird. What about this one? Is it weird over here? No? Alright, that's all that matters. There she goes, 360s. Just ripping on up here at open. Ripping on up. Basically pushed down here and then got up here. Got that 300 break. Just kept going. We're going to keep this screen open though to remind us that we're waiting 26 minutes for that news candle to come out. But if you got long at open today, you got paid. Probably have some But just keep in mind that if we get through that 444 pivot, it's right here. We might have more resistance here at this like 490 area. Because on the hourly, kind of that's the next area of resistance would be if we do pop above this pivot point. don't know if you guys just caught on to what I did right there, but kind of the wick, the top of this hourly candle right here, yesterday morning. But we're going to sit and wait for the 15-minute range also to continue to play out for another 9 minutes. See what happens. Yesterday's high is also at the pivot point. All right, market's been open for 6 minutes. We're still at no trades for the day. Get the minute chart pulled up here in trade of 8 with the 21 EMA. We got some news coming out in 23 minutes. This is the 15-minute chart. We're just letting the 15-minute range print itself on the screen for us. It's like if you had a computer printer, you know, the paper's coming out, just ching, 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 ching. We're just letting it print right now. Sometimes you gotta sit there. If you're printing a lot of paper, you gotta wait. Well, we're printing 15 minutes worth of data. So you just gotta sit here and let the printer print. And then we can turn on the money printer. You know? Turn on the money collector. Nothing to do but kind of sit and watch. They just kind of have a bull flag on the minute chart here almost, kind of. It came down to the 21 EMA almost and then pushed on up. Maybe could have jumped in at 35. Pushed up to 55. 20 points right there on that bull flag. You know? 20 points on this bull flag on the 1 minute. Did we bull flag on the 2 minute? Kinda. Not really. Up there to the 395s. See if we can get 400s. That bull flag played out pretty well now. Look at that. Jump in at the 36s. There's 400s. 70 points right there. It's like stop would have been like down here. 20-point stop. That would have been a big, nice win right there. That would have been nice. Very bullish. Trying to work its way up to that 444 pivot. We'll be forming another bull flag right now. I don't know. Don't know. It's really far from that 21 EMA now, and it doesn't follow our plan. Doesn't follow the plan. That's right, we'll wait because it don't follow the plan. Look how far from the 21 EMA we are. Like, if you were going to do a trade where you didn't wait for the 15 minutes, like, this is the one that looked a little better. Yeah. Jump in right here at like the 3. Jump in right here at like 36. Right when this candle got above this one, because we got a nice kind of pullback here. And then when this candle went above 36, this would have been a good long right here, obviously. Catch that move, but we didn't really get a pullback to the 21 EMA again. So yeah, we're just waiting. If you missed it, you missed it. But that was a beautiful wave right here. Higher high, higher low, higher high. Jump in right here. As soon as it got above the wick here, it broke out. That would have been pretty sweet. We would be done for the day. Market trying to make its way up to the pivot point there at the 444s. Will she get it? All right. There's the 15-minute range. There is the 15-minute range. 277.75. We got a pivot point right outside of that range, 12 points above it. So kind of want to see the price closing above that pivot point, creating a bull flag, but we're pretty far from the 21 EMA now. VWAP down there at 282. So we got that news coming out. 13 minutes. 13-minute news. There we go, right back down. Not surprised. Not surprised. Almost right back down to the 21 EMA. 15-minute range, holding the price in there. What I would want to see for a bull flag after this hourly candle closes is possibly the price to get above this pivot. And then we got that spot, but we could also head down. Then we got this pivot down there at 213. You know, there's no knowing. If that 21 EMA gets below VWAP, then it might be trouble for the bulls. Just gotta wait and see. If you didn't get in on this bull flag right here, now we just gotta kind of wait. Yep, that's what I told you. I didn't even need to look at the hourly candle. I already know that because I know that this spot I've marked up here is the top of an hourly candle. So I didn't even need to see. I didn't even need to look at the hourly chart, Sharif. I already knew that. That's why I marked up that zone so I can focus on the 2-minute now. I know what's going on the big picture and smaller picture simultaneously because I already checked them out. I don't have a bunch of different monitors or screens to look at all the different charts at once. So I kind of have to just check them all, print a mental picture in my brain, and then mark a couple things on the chart that'll help remind me of what's going on in the bigger time frame. So I went out to the bigger time frame and I marked this yellow line right here because that was the top of this candle right here. You know what I mean? Eventually I'll have like 4 monitors. You could have 4 monitors like vertical with all the different time frames open at the same time. But for now I'm just trading with one external monitor on my laptop for YouTube. And it works. You know, if I was traveling a lot, I wouldn't want a bajillion monitors. I'd probably just want a couple. That's the goal. That would be the goal. Just put in a lower low right there compared to this low. I don't know. See what happens. Just gonna keep waiting. We got that news coming out. 6 minutes. So we can take a quick scalp right here. If we break below this candle, start heading down a little bit. All right, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't like it. I don't like it. Could still pop down just like a quick pop below the bottom of these wicks. But No, we're gonna sit back and wait. We're gonna stick to the original plan. Thought I could just take a quick pop down below here. It might do it, but we're just gonna wait. We're not going to trade this news candle either. Like once it starts like popping off, we're going to let the market calm down and kind of show us who's in control, the bulls or the bears. So far, bulls are still kind of holding the price up here. Kind of just chopping around inside the range. But we're staying above the 21 EMA again right now. So, if we get above this range right here at the 490s, next kind of level of resistance would be like the 526s. Maybe something like that. You know? I don't know. We're chopping along the 21 EMA right now in the 1 minute. Everybody's waiting for the news. If we did take a trade there, we would have been out of the trade before the news candle opened. So it's like if you are in a trade, at least get out of it before that hits. Don't hold through it unless you got a stop loss in the green or something. You know what I mean? Bum, 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 bum. Ding, ding, ding. Just gonna be nice and patient. Dun, 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 20 seconds. $15 seconds. Somebody's dropping some love like crazy. I see you. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's the news. There's the hourly candle close. Ripping up, ripping down. It's crazy. It's crazy. There she goes. Jumping all over. Kind of got a bear flag set up here, though. Can get below the 40s. She don't want to do it, though. Hey. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not 105 contracts. Ding, 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 ding. If we get below the 40s, though, might dip on down. Grab quick 10 points. No. Let's not. How about we don't? There we go. Sharif's paying attention. I was just testing you, Sharif. He said bear flag, but in the middle of the range. That's right. And also, 21 EMA is still way above VWAP, still kind of pushing up. So we're still kind of looking bullish a little bit. So yeah, we shouldn't be taking any trades right now. We're still in the range. Good job, Sharif. I'll just have some orders on my screen. See if Sharif's like, hold on, sir. I don't know about that. There we go. Sharif can be my co-pilot. He's like, hold on. That's not what the instructions say, sir. That's right. We still got the 21 EMA slanted up. We're in the top of the 15-minute range. We should not be looking to take shorts. And really, we're just going to kind of wait to get outside of this range. Really, the only kind of decent setup that we saw so far was earlier. 8 minutes after open, we pushed up, did a nice little pullback, almost came back to the 21 EMA. We did on the 1 minute and then started pushing back up. That was earlier right here. This was kind of the only really good bull flag setup we saw so far for a trade. I was crossing my fingers, buddy, literally. Yeah, we don't want to be taking trades based off of I hope or crossing our fingers. You know, if you don't feel really good about it, don't take the trade. You know, everything needs to line up kind of. So right now we're just kind of ranging, chopping on the 21 EMA, starting to get a little bit of a pushback up here, but still at no trades. Just being patient, sitting back, waiting. You know, see what happens up here if we get through the range. We got that pivot point right there at the 444s. Yep. Next pivot point is all the way up there at the 720s. Yep. See what happens here. There we go. Kind of testing the top of the range, breaking out of the range right now. There's the 439s. See if we can get the 40s or not. No trade is better than a loss. That is great. That is exactly right. You're doing it consistently and disciplined, so no need to jump on every trade. Right. No trade's better than bad trades. Better end in the day. Even if we take no trades today and we're at $0, we didn't lose money. Then we get to come back again Monday, do it again. this strategy and plan is not necessarily set up and designed to present itself every day. It presents itself on most days, which is good. I wanted to pick a strategy that you can take on most days. I don't know if I have the patience to sit here for a whole week or two to wait for a big setup. Like, I like to trade every day and almost take a trade every day, but it doesn't have to be every day. So that's why I like this plan and strategy, because it usually gives you a setup almost every day. But it doesn't have to. So I think in the past 20 days, there's been like 3 or 4 days where it hasn't presented itself. I know usually you want to backtest data like 2 or 3 months. TradingView only lets me go back on the 2-minute time frame like 18 days. So I'd have to upgrade my TradingView plan to be able to backtest data a little bit further back. But I think that was a good amount of data to test. Getting denied up there in between the 15-minute range and that pivot point, price pulling back down to the 390s. So just sitting back, kind of seeing what's happening here. Really, this was a good move right here. Getting in in this area. Back here. Just had another pullback to the 21 EMA, kind of on the 1 minute. Almost like a rally, base rally maybe coming here. We jumped in here. But do we want to do that right when there's a range and a pivot point? No, because that range and pivot point's acting as resistance right there. Yeah, it could blast through it. It could just push through it and we miss it, whatever. But I don't like the probability that it's going to do that. I want to see it get above that first and then have a nice little pullback and then a continuation. So it's just kind of tough to get long right here with those two kind of key levels right there. It's kind of like warm in here, dude. I mean, cold. It says it's 74 degrees. Yep. Just gotta stay patient, kind of watch what it's doing. Still got another 51 minutes left in the hour to take a trade and be live here in our session, in our 2-hour trading session. People are probably like, man, this kid just sits here for that long with no trades. They're like, yeah, man, that's how you gotta do it. It's like hunting. Some people sit in the tree stand for hours or all day before they see a deer come. I don't know how much volume there is right now, too. Just sitting here and waiting. Got 9 people watching. If you haven't liked the video, like it. If you like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the chat about what I'm doing, what I'm looking for, why I haven't taken a trade yet, or maybe you took a trade somewhere else and made money and you saw something I didn't see, or maybe you took a trade and you're red for the day and you're trying to figure out why you lost. Maybe I can help just shed some advice. Hello, new to your channel. What is your strategy? Michael. Well, strategy is pretty simple. We wait for the market to open. I get to my desk at 8 a.m. Central Time. I'm in Texas. And then I wait for the first 15-minute candle to close. And I mark the top and the bottom of that candle. And the idea is that we want to wait for the price action to get above or below that range to determine if the market is bullish or bearish. So if the market starts pushing above this yellow line, then it looks like the bulls are in control and we're looking for opportunities to get long and buy because the market's pushing up. And if the market pushes below this 15-minute range, then we're looking for opportunities to short because the market appears to be bearish. We never try to fight the trend, but at the same time, even though we have the 2-minute chart pulled up here, we have to keep in mind what's going on the bigger picture. The bigger picture is the market looks like it's bearish since Christmas. We've been putting in lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Right now, the market is in between the 15-minute range. So right now, my strategy says to do no trades, to just be patient, sit back. We had news come out at 9 a.m. Central Time, 10 a.m. if you're on the East Coast. So I wanted to make sure I wasn't in a trade then and see what that did to the market. We're still inside the range. We don't have any other news coming out, so I always kind of pay attention to big news like that, just using TradingView's economic calendar. There's no more news this morning, at least while we're trading. I only trade from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central Time, or 9 to 11 if you're on the East Coast. I have another job, and it allows, even if I didn't have another job, it just kind of makes it so that I'm not sitting here trading all day long. I try to just take a couple trades a day, sometimes no trade, sometimes just one. Yesterday we had 2 winning trades. We made a little over $500 on a single $50,000 prop firm account, which is a pretty decent green day, just trading 10 micro contracts right now. And I use a couple indicators. I use VWAP, 21 EMA, and pivot points. And the idea is that the market kind of likes to go to these pivot points. And all that pivot point is a very simple math equation based off of yesterday's price action. So I kind of use those because they're kind of like key levels that can act as support and resistance. And then the 21 EMA is just kind of like an exponential moving average, where I usually like to get into my trade as close as possible to that 21 EMA. So for example, before the 15-minute range closed earlier, we did have this push up at open and then a pullback to the 21 EMA almost. It was about 10 points away, and then this candle started to push up, and as soon as we got above the wick of this candle, that kind of would have been a good area to get long, like right here. As soon as it broke out, the only reason we didn't though is because it kind of violated one of our rules, which is to wait for the first 15 minutes. But had we seen something like this after 9 a.m. Central Time, this is a textbook example of where I usually get long, right here. And then we're trading 10 micros, so we would take partial profits right here and then trail and just kind of try to ride this up, and then we would just be done for the day. So right now the 21 EMA is just kind of like sideways. there's not a lot of momentum in one direction or the other. And for my strategy, when there's not a lot of momentum in one direction or the other, I really can't do anything. I got to sit here and just do nothing. You know, right now the market's just kind of ranging just sideways. You know, we up, down, up, down. It's kind of like still kind of looks bullish still, but it's just not enough momentum for me to be excited about taking a trade and getting long. Like, I have to have all these different things check off in my checklist for me to get really excited that, hey, if this happens and this happens and this happens, there's a high probability that the price is going to do this. We get in, we get out, and that's it, and then we're done. So on mornings like this so far, we're still kind of just sitting back. A lot of my good entries, according to the strategy, they all happen between 9 and 10 a.m. Central Time. So we're only at 9:17. We're going to sit back and be patient. If that 21 EMA starts getting below VWAP, there's a good chance that the bears are going to step in, and then the market will continue to follow that bigger picture bearish trend. But I know it might seem like a lot. I said it was a simple strategy, and then I sat and talked about a bunch of different things, but you kind of just got to put it all together, and then that's what works. And then the only reason why we haven't been super profitable and getting a lot of payouts yet isn't because of the strategy. It was because my inability to follow the plan. Anytime I didn't follow the plan, I lost. And usually when I followed the plan, I won. So that's something that we all battle with as traders, is just there's a bunch of different plans and different strategies that all kind of help us get to the same conclusion of where to buy and sell, where we would have been successful. But not everybody consistently, most people don't consistently follow their own plan. So that's the only thing that we're working on. That's a good spot to be at in your trading career, where it's like you've developed a good strategy, you back tested the data, you've created rules. Now it's like I'm just practicing on following my own rules. And you have to do that for multiple days, multiple weeks, multiple months. And then, you know, if you have like 3 green months in a row and you're getting payouts, like you kind of have it down now. You've figured it out. Does that mean like you're not going to still possibly blow up accounts or go and tilt or have a red day? Yeah, but try to minimize it as much as possible. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Yeah. That's pretty much it. So I mean, there was kind of this good setup right here though. Earlier, we pushed up at open, pulled back almost to 21 EMA, and then ripped back up. You know, so you could have got long, like right here. We didn't. We missed it. And one of the things about following the plan is when you miss a move, not trying to jump into it after it already happened. You want that like precise entry. You want to lead your shot, almost like if you've ever been hunting with a rifle. If an animal's moving, your crosshairs are kind of in front of the animal as it's moving. And if you weren't even there looking or didn't even see the animal until it already walked by, it's like, darn, I missed it. Like, we're just going to have to sit here, even if it's for another hour or if it's until next day, and wait for another setup because we didn't lead our shot. Like, my best trades are when I'm talking about them, like as they're playing out, like before it happens. I'm like, all right, here's the flag. Here's the pullback, starting to pull back good. If we can get back above this price, like we're going to jump in for long. We set our order. It hits it. It goes in our direction. Like, that's what happened yesterday. If you go back and watch my video from yesterday, towards the end of that video, I talked about that. And it happened. And at that point, it is almost like you're predicting the future. But it's only because you've waited for all these other different things to happen, and then you're reacting to it. And even when you do that, it's not 100% guaranteed. You're still putting risk on the table. You know, you still have your certain amount, your method for your stop loss. You got to stick to that. And if you lose, you got to accept that. So, you know, that's pretty much it. Now we're kind of trading below VWAP at the bottom of the 15-minute range. So right now the range is going to kind of act as support, but there it goes. Now we're kind of trading a little bit below it. We do have another pivot point down there at the 214s. So just because the price broke out below the 15-minute range, though, doesn't mean you just jump in for a short. We still need to see a bear flag and a pullback to that 21 EMA. Right now, we're far from the 21 EMA, so we got to let the price develop longer, let it print more and show us what it's doing. You know, just because it dipped out below doesn't mean now the price is just going to start dropping. But we do have this pivot point that's going to act as support. You can see the price kind of respects it pre-market throughout the night. And that's just based off of yesterday's price action. Looking at the 1 minute, now we're definitely putting in lower lows. But, you know, do you want to get short this far from the 21 EMA? No. We did kind of bear flag right here in the 1 minute. Honestly, I kind of missed this because I wasn't looking at the 1 minute chart, but if we draw our trend line right there, we kind of pulled back, but we were still kind of far from the 21 EMA right here, and then price got below here. Maybe you could have jumped in for a short at 310, but 310 was like right at VWAP right there, so it was just kind of tricky. You could have chopped around on VWAP for a little bit. It's just, you got to be picky. You're probably like, man, this kid's picky. He's like, oh, he doesn't like this, he doesn't like that, he doesn't like that. But then when it all lines up, that's how you have like high probability winning trades. And then the goal is to just let it play out long enough to get enough profits. For a while, we were taking like winning trades nonstop, but I wasn't letting them play out long enough. Yesterday, we finally kind of let it play out pretty well. Had a nice green day, so. It's like, this isn't really that steep. I don't want to see like here. We want to see the flag on the 2 minute too, like. Just far from that 21 EMA. If the 21 EMA crosses below VWAP, then it's like really good for the bears. If we can build this flag up to this 21 EMA, the better we can get closer to that, the better for a short entry. gonna try a little short here. If we get below the 308s, which is below VWAP as well, stop would be up here at like 25, 28. Shorts would make sense. Now, if we can continue to carry this momentum down, we got that pivot point would be our target down there at 214. We've touched the 21 EMA on the 2 minute and the 1 minute now. So see what happens here. We got order set at 308. Take 5 contracts off right down here. But I don't really like this one either though, because I like to see the breakout on the 2 minute flag as well. So we still got to be patient here. Like, I want to see it get below, outside the range again. Honestly, I don't want to get trapped inside here. We get short somewhere in here and get trapped or whatever. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. So I want to get short. Below this 310 area, below VWAP, but for chart pattern traders, it's a short entry M pattern formed and now retesting. Yeah, it's like an M. What do you think, Sharif? If we get below VWAP, we start heading downtown. We get below this 310 area. Still testing this area right here. Whoa, what the hell just happened? Well, we're out. I didn't execute that right. I should have had my entry at 309. Then we pushed down to 209. We would have grabbed their 10 points. Didn't work. Not going to predict anything. I would stick to my trading plan. Yeah. Red day. There it is, live. I didn't freaking execute that right. I jumped in late. I missed it. Like, we dipped down below. If we were going to do it, my entry was going to be like right here. Instead, I got in at You saw, I thought it's a wood, and then it pulled back up. I was gonna have my entry at like 309. Instead, we got in at 306.75, and then I was trying to grab 5 point. That moved so fast, that 1 minute candle. It's almost like other people were anticipating that too. And then when I went to take out 5 contracts instead, I accidentally typed in 105 instead of 5. This is why taking partials and trading 10 micros, you got to be like quick with the mouse and selecting the amount of contracts, because it can happen fast. Still did not break the highs till now. Yeah, I know. It's just, that was fast. According to the plan, it says to be done for the day too, though. $350 loss. We should be done now. I screwed up. That sucks. $323.75 minus 306.75. 17 points. 17-point loss. Look at that. It's almost identical to what happened on December 31st. Identical. $346. I think we just gotta swallow the fact that we had a red day, a losing day, and that's it. It's what you got to do. Yeah, executions were not good. I mean, that's still not really a good like move though. Like, I've seen this now where we get faked out now multiple times, where yeah, we could have taken a quick scalp, but you'd have to be so fast with your mouse. That happens so fast. Plus, I didn't get onto the screen until after the move happened. I didn't have an order limit set. I was on this screen and then jumped over, saw the price broke below this wick right here, put in a order entry. It pushed down. I wasn't able to take 5 contracts out, and then I would have wanted to set my remaining 5 to break even, and we would have won $100. We'd be up $100, just like yesterday on our first trade. We're up 100. We'd be looking for a second trade right now, but because we're not up $100 and we're down 350, I have to lock that in as a day. That's the rule. As much as it sucks, you got to lock that in, because our green days need to be bigger than our red days, and we need to have more green days than red days. So if our red days are 350, like $200 to $400 is what I'm accepting as a green day right now with 10 micros. So we just got to lock it in and come back Monday. All right, so we're still going to do a $50,000 take profit trader account giveaway right now. Let's see here. What the heck? Try to log into my PayPal account. 912903. Submit. All right. Now the market's just pushing up. Market is pushing on up. Take profit trader $50,000 account is still $102 right now. No activation fee for the funded account. All right, there we go. I don't know if you can see this on my screen right now. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? What's going on? Boom. $102 sent to Sarif. Check your PayPal account, Sarif. You should have $102. There it is. Go get yourself a Take Profit Trader account, and we'll see you live on Monday. Boom, boom, boom. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Hopefully we can start making some good payouts here, and I can be doing those like monthly. We'll get some more subscribers on here, and we can start doing some random giveaways. All right, there it is. We tried to get in, jump in for a short here. Our entry could have been a little bit better, and then take partials. It just happened so fast. It's kind of hard to do that with the mouse, but you know, I got to do a better job at my job. That's our job, right? So we talked about the idea of like not really even liking this trade, and then we took it anyway. Where the heck is my trading view? I got no bar at the bottom of my screen to pull up any apps on my computer, so I don't know what's going on. I think that's God's way of saying you're done. No more trades. So now I don't even know where my screen is for Trade-A-Bait. All right, guys. Later. We will see you on Monday. Locking in $350 red day. Yesterday we won $500. You know, it is what it is. That's day trading, Nasdaq futures. We'll see y'all next week. God bless, and hope y'all have a great weekend. Peace out.